Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Planescape Torment. I am your host, MeleeWizard, and last time, I killed myself. Kinda. I ended up using quite a bit of resources to do that, so let's hope I don't have to do anything like that again anytime soon, huh? And let's see why Dayanara suddenly showed up. Before you is the ghostly form of Dayanara. Her spectral gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. Her eyes rest on yours, and you feel a strange, disjointed sensation, as if you are looking at several pairs of eyes at once. My love, at least I have found you. I searched for you after you were divided by the crystal. This fortress spans hundreds of miles, and I feared you were lost to me. Her ghostly eyes take your measure, searching your bodies for new wounds. Are you well? I think so. The crystal divided me, but I am one again. Now I am trapped here, however. I suspect trapping you here was the crystal's true purpose, but it poses no barrier for one such as I. She closes her eyes. Much do my eyes see, and the halls of this fortress are well known to me. If you are trapped here, my love, I shall see to it you are set free. Where is it you wish to go? You know what? I had just saved. Might as well see where this little path goes. What are you speaking of? I'm gonna tell the truth. When I brought you to this fortress, it was my intention that you die here. I needed someone to remain behind so that they would serve as a link to this place. I knew, because you loved me so much, that your love would stave off death and allow you to become a spirit. And that is why you suffer now. Dayanara's face is a mask as you speak the words. Do you love me? If you say yes, my love, then nothing that has happened matters. I mean, alright, sure. Then I will aid you, my love. Tell me how I can help you, and I shall do it. Okay, and we're back to here again. As you wish, my love. She stretches out her hand. Touch my hand, and the walls of this fortress shall be walls no more.
I forgive what you have done. I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Okay,
I'm gone.
Oh, well. There is everybody. Except for Ignis, because I took him out.
So you have come. Then you shall die again.
Oh, great. The Transcendent One. There we go.
So you have come. You are unwelcome here, broken one.
What have you done to my friends?
Unlike you, they have but one life. And they wasted it for your sake.
They died for you, as they always have. Such is the way of all mortal things. It is the fate of all that follow you, Broken One. You have forgotten much. They tried to harm me, here, of all places. I defended myself. In so doing, mortality claimed them. Their deaths were by their own hand. I gave them the opportunity to depart this place, but they seemed determined to help you, despite the cost to themselves. The Tiefling girl was especially fierce in your defense. Her feelings for you burned brighter than Elysium's fires. And the Tanari, she was quite strong. Her tolerance for pain would have shamed the Batezu themselves. I took no pleasure in their deaths. It was not my will. It was not I that brought them here. All of them had a choice, and they chose to die for you. It has always been the way of all that follow you, for they are tormented souls seeking a release, but they know not why. You have forgotten this, and you shall again. Who are you? Why have you done this? Can it be that you have come all this way and know not what lies at the end? I am that which walks with all life. My voice is a death rattle, the last breath in the throat, the whisper of a dying man. Yes, I am that which was split from you by the hag's power, freed from the prison of your flesh. The moment I was split from your cancerous shell, I knew life. I knew freedom. I shall not surrender it to you. Yeah, well, this is true. I don't think he cares. You know nothing of meaning and separation. Before your memory dies again, know that we were never meant to be as one. This shall be the last time you and I speak, Broken One. I will indulge you this one last time, then this fortress shall be silent again. Let's see. These aren't actually questions for the most part. You've done everything you can to prevent us from meeting face to face. Why? Do you think I fear to face you, Broken One? I do not. I sent shadows because their reach is long, yet it is my eyes that guide them. There is nothing I cannot do. My energies are needed to sustain this place, Broken One, else it would be my hand on your throat with each of your deaths. I may not travel beyond these fortress walls for long. The sorcerer was convenient. His rage for you runs deep. I thought it fitting he be allowed vengeance upon you. If the plains cannot teach you mercy, perhaps pain can. Okay, what did I do to him? It is no matter. You have forgotten such things, and you shall again. Yes, the crystal is a prison, perhaps one of the greatest ever devised. I used it, for I tire of tracking you across the plains, nameless one. You are difficult to find. I prefer you be kept close, where I may watch you. The crystal is such a place where you may be kept. I would know how you freed yourself from the crystal. It is of no consequence. Just as there is power in names, there is power in not having a name. The eyes of the plains slide off such a one such as you, and one such as I. I would know how you freed yourself from the crystal. Ah, the love-torn spirit. There are times I have felt her echo in the halls of this fortress. She shall not free you again. Okay. We were not meant to be divided, Spirit. Our separation is unnatural. I cannot continue to live and die like this. It is of no matter. You cannot die. Your mind may be lost, but your flesh will live on. Mine? Losing my mind? Gee, I have felt your spirit erode, yet you live on. That is all that is needed. We share a link, you and I, however small. I do not wish you destroyed, only far from me. And yet you want me observed. Okay. The weak suffer, I endure. Right, just twist the words, why don't you? Well, if I cannot die, then you can't exist. You're my mortality. Perhaps once, no longer. I have changed. I have transcended and become something greater. If I die, you die. You know nothing of what you speak. Your words are hollow, as is your shell. I think I know exactly what I'm saying. If I were to be destroyed, you would be destroyed. You listen, but you do not hear. Know that you cannot die. Actually, I can. Now, I had a golem forge a weapon that can kill even me. All it needed was to be brought to a place cut off from the rest of the plains, so my immortality could not draw upon other lives. And here I am. You lie! Do I? Look upon this blade. See its nature. If you're as all-knowing and as powerful as you claim, then you will know this is the weapon that can unmake me. And since we share a link, it is the blade that can unmake you. You would not dare such a thing. You know, let's see here. I could just straight up do it. It would be a fool's gesture. Your death would have no meaning. As I see it, I have two choices. Either I kill myself with this blade, or I let you kill me again and again, losing what few pieces of my mind I have left. I think I'd prefer the quick death. Unless you have a third solution. There is no resolution to this matter. You will surrender the blade, then you will submit. You will leave this fortress, and you will leave without your memory. There is no other solution. There is one other one. Reunite with me. We will become one again, as we were meant to be. You know not what you do. If we are reunited, then it shall be an ending. There shall be no future for us. We shall go on to further torments. It is better that happen than the multiverse continues to suffer because of us. If we become one, we shall suffer. There is too much of the nature of the first one in us for us to be saved. We shall be damned. You know not what you do. No, I know very well what I do, and I think this is the only answer. Prepare yourself. Know that I have always hated you, Broken One. When we are one, I will continue to hate you. When your shell dies at last, know that I shall take pleasure in your death. Know that my hatred for you will unmake the planes. Prepare yourself. We shall be as one again, until your last moments of life. I am mortality itself. The nature of life and death is something I know. I know well. When we are one, my knowing shall be yours. Did we just become bionicle for a brief moment? Cast, raise dead. Oh, that's just straight up spellcasting. Nice. As you reach out with your power, Mort suddenly floats into the air. Hold up, Chief. You don't need to resurrect me. I was, just kind of lying here, you know, listening to you two. I am speaking in all caps now. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm already dead, and, Chief, what happened to your voice? I am something else now. Time runs short, and soon time and fate will catch up with me. I will return you to Sigil, Mort, if you wish it. But return me? What about you? Come on, Chief. I may be a coward, but there's no way I'm leaving you in this place. Many are the crimes that were committed when my mortality and I were split. These crimes carry a price. You may not go where I will soon be. Well, I could go with you anyway, Chief, if you wanted me to. I mean, we've been through worse. Not this time. Perhaps one day you and I will meet again on another plane. But not now.
Not to get all misty-eyed, but, it's been a pleasure, Chief.
Farewell, Mort. You reach out with your power, and there is a rush of air, and Anna stirs. She raises her head slowly, then shakes it, confused. Anna, are you alright? Anna's eyes widen as she hears your voice. What happened to you? Your voice is like echoes, it is. I have changed. I am something else now, and I cannot remain here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, if you wish it. Where are you going? Many are the crimes that were committed when my mortality and I were split. These crimes carry a price. There is a place reserved for one such as I on the lower planes. It is punishment of a sort. But I don't want you to go. I will not forget how much you were willing to sacrifice for me, Anna. Anna nods. She looks like she's about to say something else, but then falls silent. But the unspoken thought remains in her mind, lingering. I do not need your words to know your heart, Anna. Farewell. As your power touches fall from grace, she rises dizzily to her feet. Even disoriented, she somehow manages to maintain her composure. Fall from grace looks up, and she holds your eyes for a moment. Then she smiles. But it is a slight smile that carries more sadness than anything else. Your voice. So you have found yourself at last. Yes, the price was high. The cost was many lifetimes, mine and others. The price of such a thing is seldom measured in copper. Fall from Grace studies your features. Are you still... I am still the one you know, but my perspective has changed. I have not forgotten you, if that is your fear. No, that was not my fear. I cannot remain here for much longer. My punishment calls, and fate and time shall soon be here. I will return you to Sigil, if you wish. That is not my wish. Fall from Grace reaches forward and her hand lightly touches your arm. There is a slight tingling sensation, barely felt, then she takes it away. I will find you again, no matter where in the lower planes you will be, just as you shall be able to find me. It may be a long time. Where I am bound, time is not measured in years, and the crimes I have committed are stronger than any cage. No cage shall separate us, and no plane shall divide us. Keep thinking of me, and we shall meet again. Just do not forget me. Time lays waste to all things, but I shall fight it as long as I can.
Time is not your enemy. Forever is.
Perhaps so. Farewell, Grace. Not sure how much of a conversation I'll be having with you, but with Valor. The slightest touch of your power seems to set a spark through Valor's armored shell. It rises into the air and refits itself into the semblance of a man. As the armor reattaches, two fires blaze within the helm. Valor's helm turns to you, his eyes pulsing like twin heartbeats. Valor, Justice's hand is swift, and it is coming for me now. I shall not remain here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, if you wish. What crime has brought justice upon you? Many died so that I might live, Valor. The crime is great, and time and fate come for me even now. Let my words carry you. Justice is a teacher. In your punishment, find strength. Through punishment, you will achieve perfection. Perhaps so, Valor. I will think upon your words. Know that should you escape your sentence, I shall find you, nameless one.
The hand of justice shall not be stayed.
We shall not meet again, I think, Valor. I shall dwell in Justice's halls for a time, and the time shall not be measured in years. Farewell. And there we go. When I did some digging to make sure that I could actually beat the game, there was one other scenario. And during the conversation with the Transcendent One, there was the thought of resurrecting my party. I figured that would be lending itself towards actually fighting the Transcendent One, which did not and still does not appeal to me. But apparently, if you specifically have Valor resurrected, and let Valor know exactly the kind of injustice that has befallen him, not only he would get a whole bunch of stats, and apparently, if I remember correctly, he gets like 2 million experience points. Just him. And I guess from there we would end up fighting the Transcendent One. So that... I don't even know how many levels that would be, but that's a really big big boost to strength there. Thankfully, I didn't have to do that, but it would have been an interesting thing to see. Do I regret playing this? No. I've wanted to play this game for years, and it feels good to play it and get it done. Will this lead to me playing other D&D games? I think there's like Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights. I think there's Temple of the Elemental Evil, I think, has a video game version. I don't think so. If the other games are even remotely like this, I don't think it'll suit me. Just figuring out what I have to do, it feels like it requires advanced knowledge to be able to actually accomplish stuff, you know? Because there were, just from my quest list alone, there was stuff that I left behind. But, and goodness knows there were other quests that I never even knew about in the first place, I'm sure. I mean, just the fact that when I went into Cursed, and found myself in the underground that soon, there was a whole bunch of stuff that I just skipped past. Which was unfortunate, especially since there was no way out. So yeah, I don't see myself playing any more D&D games like this anytime soon, but it was an experience, and like I said, I don't regret the decision to play it. It's just it came, it went, and I'll just move on with my life, I guess. And so, did we really even save anyone? I mean, even when I saved myself, I don't know. Anyway, one day a new evil will make itself known, and when that day comes, I will be here. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.